Yes, good evening. I did eat my hot food. Let's close my curtains. It's broken. Oh, my back. Yes, sir. I have pain in my back. Yes. Let's try to read the finish. I'm uploading my Danish video of my eating food. My apartment is still very hot. I like to go to my bed. It's 8 p.m. Let's try to read it finish so I can do something else, like what Star Trek on Netflix. I don't understand much of this, but I like to read it. I have to read it another day. I have to check my cell phone. Yes, nothing. Message.
Western powers tried to divide their interests and influence in China in the aftermath of the First Sino-Japanese War. Tensions between Russia and Japan would increase in the years after the First Sino-Japanese War. During the Boxer Rebellion, an 8-member international force was sent to suppress and quell the uprising. Russia sent troops into Manchuria as part of that force. After the suppression of the Boxers, the Russian government agreed to vacate the area. However, by 1903, it had actually increased the size of its forces in Manchuria. Negotiations between the two nations, 1901-1904, to establish mutual recognition of respective spheres of influence, Russia over Manchuria and Japan over Korea, were repeatedly and intentionally stalled by the Russians. 119. They felt that they were strong and confident enough not to accept any compromise and believed that Japan would not go to war against a European power. Russia also had intentions to use Manchuria as a springboard for further expansion of its interests in the Far East. In 1903, Russian soldiers began construction of a fort at Yongnampo but stopped after Japanese protests. 120. In 1902, Japan formed an alliance with Britain, the terms of which stated that if Japan went to war in the Far East and a third power entered the fight against Japan, Britain would come to the aid of the Japanese. 121. That was a check to prevent Germany or France from intervening militarily in any future war against Russia. Japan sought to prevent a repetition of the Triple Intervention, which deprived it of Port Arthur. The British reasons for joining the alliance were to check the spread of Russian expansion into the Pacific area. 122. To strengthen Britain's focus in other areas, and to gain a powerful naval ally in the Pacific. Increasing tensions between Japan and Russia were results of Russia's unwillingness to compromise and the prospect of Korea falling under Russia's domination and thus coming into conflict with and undermining Japan's interests. Eventually, Japan was forced to take action. That would be the deciding factor and catalyst leading to the Russo-Japanese War of 1904-05. See also. Flag. China Portal Flag. Japan Portal. History of China. History of Japan. History of Korea. History of Taiwan. Military history of China. Military history of Japan. Sino-Japanese relations. References. Notes. A Korean
Oops. I have to look these links and download. I will do later. Yes, I did not know I was so close to finish this. If I did know that, I will have continue. But now it's 8 p.m. and I will go to my bed. I will watch Star Trek on Netflix. So I will find something else to read tomorrow.